I do not care. I don't feel like using a capture card to receive game footage directly because I don't care enough about this game. Plus, I don't have one yet. I also don't feel like digging deep into this game to show you its deeper content because I don't feel like wasting my time again. My first games for the GameCube were Mario Kart Double Dash and the second Paper Mario game. And I'm pretty sure this thing slithered in not too long after. My parents must have had something like this going through their minds while contemplating to buy it. Oh! A video game adaptation of a well-known thing that my kid may or may not get distracted by, like. All for his Game Station box machine. I'm pretty sure it's as good and distracting as the original product. That's the kind of impression these kinds of shovelware games trying to install onto their would-be purchasers. So there I was, 6, 7, or 8, or whatever aged me playing this shallow experience because I didn't know any better, and obtaining new games were few and far between. And I wasn't so sure if Screamerina was a subtitle or not because it looked like a blurb on the official cover, but there it is on the main menu, so I don't know what I was thinking. On to the game itself. So THQ, what has Radical Entertainment developed in honor of the beloved Disney Pixar classic? Dodgeball. Pure, chaotic, mindless dodgeball. You don't even have sides or anything. You just go around the stage spamming the A button to pick up and throw stuff and pray to God that you don't easily miss or your things get blocked or dodge and blah 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 blah. And whoever has the bigger number or something at the end wins. Apparently this game takes place after the events of the movie and where they discover, spoiler alert, that making kids laugh is better than making kids scream, and so now they're just beating the crud out of each other with balls because it's funny or something. The gameplay is not deep or thoughtful. The only notable things about the game are mode types and the different kinds of balls you can grab and toss. There's like fireballs, yo-yo balls, sticky balls, balls, big balls, and electro balls, and balls, bubble balls, disco balls, balls that can turn you into balls. I mean, if there's one thing about this game that the creators definitely did not skip that out on, it's the different kinds of balls, dodgeballs you can use. I mean, they get really creative and wacky and whatnot. I approve. You can also screw around with the stages a bit with varying degrees between the stages, which are all kind of unique and whatnot. There's like big ones, some with teleportation doors, and all based on locations of the movie scenes and whatnot. So that's there. So anyways, you progress through the campaign and watch snippets of the actual movie before completing a monotonous series of challenges, all of which I always hated. Hit enough targets, do a thing, hold the glowing balls for enough seconds, until you're on the next stage of the same formula. Rinse and repeat until you unlocked almost everything and the developers decide to spare you any more of this bore fest. As just brought up earlier in the previous paragraph, the objectively best part about this game is that you can unlock scenes from the movie. Yeah. Oh yeah, the game has a multiplayer mode too. So you and a friend can hate this game together. Me and my main man recently played the multiplayer on this for like not even 10 minutes before switching to good old melee. If you have a death wish, you can probably get 4 people going at this at once. Hey, the game should have used GameCube's underused and arrived too late for this game broadband adapter. Why not? Throw some voice chat functionality in there too. What could go wrong? One thing that I'm pretty disappointed about in this game is that the multiplayer itself is bland. Like when you pull up the menu, yeah, it's a party game. You notice like all of these things are like missing. You know, like the dodgeball, the team dodgeball and whatnot. Yeah, sure, it's a party game. You should do that with friends. But the thing is that this game has computer opponents. I mean, shouldn't that supplement enough? Like in Smash Bros. I mean, sure, you don't have to melee all by yourself. You don't have to like do the single player if it's just you. You can like do matches with yourself and just do it with bots. May not be as fun, but at least it's better than nothing. Here you should be able to do that, but instead if you're just playing alone, you just gotta do those campaign missions. And also about that, the multiplayer itself, as stated, is pretty bland. It just dumps, there's like just arenas and with the game modes in it, and like you can't even choose what kind of balls are active at the time. It's like the balls are only different kinds of balls are only tied to the arena. You can't like have modifiers or whatnot, like can't do the time or the what balls will appear or something, score limits or anything. And you have to have more than 2 players in order to unlock the other parts, like the buddies and whatnot. Kinda disappointed on the multiplayer aspect of this party game. I mean, seriously. I don't have anything else really to say, and my script for this is already longer than the Wikipedia page for this work of high art. Hey, I know. Let's go check out what other sources have to say about this. On replaying it, honestly, it feels like some effort and care was put into this thing, but the game itself is just bland. If I would have to say something on recommending it, then I would say that I should make the number by the red bar 3. I would, but I don't feel like making an account here or anything. I'm too lazy. If you are here in the year 2016 or later, and if you are looking to buy decade-old shovelware, I'm praying for you. I just want you to know that. If I wasn't going to be making a YouTube video, I probably wouldn't even be playing this in the first place. I fixed my GameCube for this. Okay, no I didn't. I fixed it for GameCube reasons, but I used this game to make sure I didn't crank the laser power too much. Well, burn the disc. Yeah, that's right. I used this game as a safe test. I didn't care if it got burned or not. Also, screw you, word. Laser spelled with a Z is a lot more cooler. Everything else should be considered blasphemy. So, there I am. Recording my final moments with the game before I shelve it for potentially forever. Unless I want to do a 4-player Death Wish thing. So, yeah. Go watch the movie. Or maybe even the 3 other games that came out for the movie. Just subscribe if you want to see me ram on other old GameCube games that I'm ashamed of owning, which will probably have 3 others. I'm not sure. Future videos will be better than this. I think this is a good start to my new channel. Don't you think, Mike? Yeah, Mike. Get it. Get off, ladies. Oh, let us not replay. Let us not replay one bit. Look at these fools. What are y'all doing? Why are y'all hitting me? Go for the green ball. I mean, honestly, why are you going for the green ball? I mean, I already won. I mean, look at the counter. I'm like, it's physically impossible for you to win now. It's like, why are you even playing anymore? I mean, like, maybe for 2nd place, maybe, but I got this beat. It's like, my thing is way higher than the counter, and there's no way for you to add that up in time. I have won. There's nothing to do in my life. I might as well just, I don't know, stick my finger in a socket or something. Wow, I did not expect for this video to be around 8 minutes long. Probably more like 6 or 4. Oh well, I think that's a good thing. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I meant to have this video up last Friday, but But anyways, next video will be about E3, more like a look back on last year's E3, my favorite games from there. I meant to do a video on that last year, but I'm terrible. It's going to be uploaded either next Friday, which is doubtful, or Monday night, the day before E3. And then I'll have one the next Friday, hopefully, the day after E3, talking about my favorite games from 16's E3, which are already pretty much getting leaked. Just all these publishers just like releasing stuff like before E3 for like But anyways, subscribe if you want to see more of that stuff, and I'll figure out more stuff to do and blah 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 blah. Thank you so much for watching. Go watch Monsters Inc. the movie, it's good. And I haven't seen Monsters University yet. I heard it wasn't as good, but I heard it's still fun nonetheless. But anyways, until next time, I'll get to see you next time. So, see ya. I don't have a good outro yet. No, just here's my old channel, I think. Yeah. Woo!